You recognize this place, don't you, Jacob?
Yep.
There's that Mac. We're coming back for that Mac. It's not going to get off that easy. But I thought we were going to make a circle around him. And let's go up here and see if these trucks right here will start. I'm sure that those right here, those first four, are kind of non-starters. But these four here and that one next to the office, they should start and run with no problem. If they got keys in them, we'll get them started. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here today with these abandoned trucks. We had the video where we're trying to start that Mac right over there. And this fella had all these trucks left. I'm not sure any of those run, but he had RVs right here. You can tell that's obvious, but these right here may start. He had got one right there, and I thought I'd come out here and we'd check these trucks out, see if they start, what kind of engines is in them. Should be easy to get. Like I said last time I was here, you know, he throwed these tarps down, which this makes it a lot better, especially this time of year when you got all these snakes to worry about. But, well, that right there needs a little work to it. But like I told you, if you hadn't seen the video with the Mac starting, this guy was in the trucking business for years. In his heyday, he probably had, I think it was 50 or 60 trucks on the road running. And he just shut down a few years back. He had a shop 10 or 12 miles up the road, sold that shop, then brought everything down here to his property here, and things have just been sitting here ever since. I don't know exactly how long everything's been sitting around, but it's been a while. And I thought we'd just see if we could get some of this stuff started, see what engines is in them. 3 Volvos, an International, and a Freightliner. And I really didn't know Volvos or VLN something. And I know you probably know it, but it's Volvo. The V's Volvo, the L's long hood, and the N's North America. And I'm sure there's a model number behind each of those that tells just exactly about the length of it, what kind of sleepers on them and all that. But these trucks are for sale, and I don't know anybody if you want to get in the trucking business now or not, but this right here is a pretty clean truck. I know I'm used to looking at some rough stuff now, don't get me wrong, and somebody's gonna come in here and stay in these trucks and for weeks at the time. It probably looks a little bit different, but from my standpoint, from logging, it's pretty nice. Let's see what this one is. Let's see. I do bring my glasses today, I just can't get them on. All right, here we go. It's, that's the engine. That right there must mean it's got a Volvo engine in it. That don't tell me nothing there. Let's see what this says. Made 2006 of October. I still don't see a model number on it. Maybe I can look around and won't be holding the tag up there and boring y'all with this information. But we'll see what we can do with it. Let's, while I got this thing open, I'm gonna pop the hood. You know, that was probably an excellent idea. You can tell a little bit of stress mark right there. I'm sure a lot of y'all truckers have pulled that before and it broke, the cable broke, and you thought to yourself, my gosh. That thing needs some WD-40 on it. But you just wonder what was wrong with the straps that held the hood down instead of the lock in there. I don't know why. But let's pop that hood over, Jacob, and see. Yeah, that's a Volvo engine. 6V TX H12. Have no idea what you would call that engine wise, but it's really clean. Ain't many oil leaks right here on it, that's for sure. Let me check this oil in it since I'm right here. Oh yeah, that thing right there is making oil. Yeah, I don't see anything on there that would tell me. I got sense enough to know what that engine it is. But it's clean. It's not, you know, not damage on those. I know a lot of hood damage on these Volvos. I've seen it before. You can tell that's kind of been sitting here a while. That rubber's dry wear out of paint. Tires are lopped out. I'm sure they was probably just took off some good ones and put these on that come off a trailer, I imagine, just to get by. This thing's pretty nice. Let's see what this side looks like. Uh-oh, there's a for sale sign. $16,500 or best offer. That has been sitting there a while. Look how brittle that is. All right, fellas. $16,500 or best offer. I believe I just let y'all look at that bed. I don't think I'm gonna try to get by there. I always try to look for a place they would keep their tag receipts and insurance papers in, because that would kind of, you know, that'll tell you the last time it was run, but, you know, I don't guess they put glove boxes in them anymore. Or either that when they cleaned it out, they took all the information back to his office and kept it up. But hey, maybe I can find out some information about when the last time this was run, and we'll go from there. Let's get we'll walk around the back side of it a minute. There's a good stick to check the fuel in it. Let's check the fuel while you got that stick there. I bet this thing's got. Let's see what you got there. Oh yeah, look at that. That thing's making fuel. I didn't even look to see if there was a key in it. I'm sure those are 22.5s, 11R75s, or I don't think they're 11.22.5s. I don't think they're talls. Yeah, 295/75. Inside and out aluminum wheels on this side. These tires aren't bad, really. All right, let's get our batteries and see what we can do. Oh, well, I was gonna check a key. If it ain't got a key, we're going to the next one. Darn. No key. Wouldn't that be something if none of the keys was in them? I guess I should have looked before I started filming. Let's close the hood up on this one, Jacob. All right. We'll go over here to this International. That's 9400i. Well, I guess we'll just keep on moving. Let's see what this engine, let's see what engine's in it anyway. I don't know if that rubber's off over there. Okay. All right, it's got a Cummins in it. It does. I'm sure a lot of y'all out there can look at that and just about tell me what size that is. I don't know. There's a little tag right up there. That's a lot of wires right there, ain't it? Look at all them wires. This is not a bad looking truck either. I'm sure you wouldn't want those tires on the front after been sitting here this long because it being dry rotted. But this truck isn't beat and banged up for sure. It's got steel wheels on the back of it. Let's go through the danger zone here. Well, they robbed a couple of tires off this one. This really, this must be some good truck. They got her locked up. All right. Well, let's move to the next one. Let's see if we can get something going here. All right, we're back on another Volvo. This one's got a little bit of rust damage there. I don't believe the door's locked. I believe it's just that door handle's messed up. Let's go check the other side. Uh-oh, yeah. All right, we in. Oh, uh-oh, I see a key in this one. Well, that's positive there. Let's see if I can get over here and open this door. There's what that looks like, fellas. I'm not gonna stretch out on the back of it so y'all can see just how comfortable that mattress looks. But, hey, this thing's got plenty of room in it. Old Volvo might not have been the most appealing truck, but to a driver, you still have to like the room that this offers, because it's really spacious in here. But let's see. Yeah, see the key right here? We got us a key. Let's of course, there's no fire. Let's see, it's got a 10-speed in it. A Volvo, it's got a Volvo D12 diesel engine in it. I'm assuming that was probably a D12 in that other one too. Ever what the D stands for. Might be diesel. Okay, there's the last IFTA sticker. Does that say 15? I think that's 15. That's been a while. The battery box is right there, of course. What in the world? Does this thing just flange out? It says, do not open fairing with cab door open. Okay. I don't know why, but we'll follow directions. What was wrong with the battery box on the side of them, Volvo? That you could just get in there and get at your batteries. Oh, it's like, almost, oh, you got something in, didn't you?
I heard something.
Yeah.
Nothing moved. Maybe lift up on it?
All right, it locked it then. As you can tell, I have never, I'm not gonna put on that and break it, I just don't know. Let's go try another one. See there, that's what I mean. Just, there you go. That's all I had to do. Let Jacob get over there and pull on it. You pick up on it. That's why you don't have the door open. Now see, that makes sense there because you couldn't have picked up on it. But hey, if you don't never do it, you don't never learn how to do it. All right, there's a hot, and there's the ground. Let's see what we can get going on it. Hopefully this thing will crank right up. I know y'all probably wonder, how do you do a wheel at start and you don't even know how to get into a battery box where the batteries are, take that off? I've never dealt with that before. I thought it hinged. I know it looks kind of strange and silly the way we was doing it, but hey, I'll know on the next time we do it. I'll do it correctly then. Let's take them. I need to take them other batteries out first. I know it's a 9/16. And these aren't 9/16. Isn't that nice? I bet they this Crestology here. That's neat. Never seen one like that. There's so much computer and all this stuff on these trucks nowadays. We can't even have to carry them to the shop, and people at the shop, you know, have to put them on the computer. I'm not saying everybody's like that. I know some people know from trial and error, but these are really so difficult to work on nowadays. And I'm sure they just got worse too, because this is not quite, you know, old. I mean, new, or it's not old either, but it's not new. It don't have DEF on it. I don't know what year they started that. There we go. All right. We're getting somewhere now. It's Thursday. I think it's the 13th of April. And for the last couple of weeks, I've been under the weather. Hadn't done a lot of filming. And I'm not complaining or anything. Everybody gets sick, summer colds or whatever it is I have, but I don't think it was the corona, but it might have just been the old swine flu or something. But it was pretty rough, but I'm much better. But I just didn't get out and get any videos and go look at equipment or anything. And I hope to get out in the next couple of weeks and get some of this new videos coming out with some new content, and hoping y'all enjoy it, and because I enjoy doing it, and I hope y'all enjoy watching it. Let's see. I don't see a marker on that bad. Naturally don't have but one stud post, so we're gonna have to cobble something together with the vice grips on the other post. Wouldn't have it any other way. You can set that down till I get this one in and figure out exactly what we gonna need to do here. This was here. We're gonna have to put this here and this there, because we're gonna have to
Hear something high pitched inside.
I had hooked it up already backwards. Imagine that. Well, I'm not so sure we can get that to work on ours. We're gonna have to cobble up some other jumpers besides that. Let's go see what we can find on these other trucks. Let's go over here and look at these other trucks, see if we can find some jumpers. I think I seen one that's already had the, might have been this one right here. Yeah. This right here should get us going. All right. All righty. Jacob, we're gonna need the vice grips over there off the tailgate. Probably need all 4 sets. Don't see but 3. I think we can get by with 3. We can use this one.
Here's some right here.
Yeah, I think we can get by with 3. All right, maybe that'll work. You gonna get that one? Okay. Let's set it down there. Which way is it positive? Yep. Well, that's going together. Fast grip. They right here at me, ain't they? Well, they're not vice grips today, then. All right. Nope. Might have to do this first and then work it like that. Yep. Well, this one won't be a pain now. Let's tighten these up. Well, I should have got a wrench. I already had it on there with the wrench. You mind getting back in there? Hopefully we got some fire in there and right on top, Jacob. Yeah, a little, yeah. Isn't that something? Turn that key on, see if you hear anything going off. Look at that. All right, hang on before you do it. How about pulling that right there? All right, let's check oil in this one. Got a little damage on the mirror. It's got another Volvo in it. Of course, we've already come to that, didn't we? The D12, is that what it was? I can't remember exactly what I said. Oh yeah. This thing right here is making some oil. Yep, just a little low. For y'all guys that run truck that has Volvo's engines in them, what you think about them? Are they worth having? They need to quit making them. Get back to Cummins and Detroit's or fuel mileage. All right. Let's see if it even spin over, shall we? It has got 1,180,853 miles on it. This thing's just getting broke in. Is it gonna spin over, you think? Here we go. Well, something's just not right. That light got really bright. Comes on dim, and it just gets brighter and brighter. See right there? It's like a not even getting a click. I mean, I ain't saying this ain't part of it, but well, let's see if I can short it out a little bit somehow or another. Not for sure, but I wonder how many, not by any of y'all, of course, but I wonder how many hours are spent looking for a tool in a week by people like myself that's kind of weekend warriors. Not sure I can hit it, but I can try it and see. Probably has got a safety override on it somehow or another. Just not quite. Just not. They got that thing in there for that reason, to keep people from getting in front of this and trying to shorten it out, to keep it from running over them and killing them or mangling them up. It's good to have. When you're doing will, it starts. Hey, that's what I was looking for right there. There's a little solenoid right there. Let's see if this will help us. Nope. Yeah, I wouldn't. That just don't look like that's got much of a starter stuff to it anyway. Really don't. But they've got all this stuff blocked. You can't hardly get to it. You might have a safety switch in there that you. I see what I was looking at a minute ago. Well, phooey.
Watch out.
Look at that, fellas. Look at that. All right. You know, low air buttons, buzzer should be coming on. But they're not. You know, this one could be part cost of the starter. I mean, who knows? It might be why it went down. Why they didn't fix it. But anyway, windshield wipers work, in case y'all want to look at it. Well, shucks. All right. Hey, listen, get on now. Get on. Well, we're gonna get the batteries. I'm gonna go see if that one's got a key in it, right there. I'm gonna go check out that red Freightliner too before we get out of here. I'm sure it's got a Detroit in it. It don't have this Volvo stuff in it, I'm sure. And hopefully we can get one of these next two to turn over or something. But before I leave here, just stay with me. I'm gonna walk that line of trucks down there. Jacob and I we're gonna come back to that Mac. We're gonna try to get up with the man and see if we can get a key. And then we're gonna come back because I believe it turns good enough, it should be starting. All right, let's get these batteries and get on to that one over. Yeah, that really is rounded off a lot. These, at least these can. Oh yeah, that's just rounded, there ain't nothing there. All right. Yeah, since we're this close, I'm gonna walk up here to this Freightliner, see if the key's in it. I'm pretty sure it's got a Detroit in it. Just about know it does. I think what they call these FLD 120s. Don't know what the FLD stands for. Hopefully it's got a key in it. And it don't. Well, people, I am very sorry about all this. Oh, let's see what this for sale sign says. Let's see what he wanted for it anyway. $9,500, people. Our best offer. He's probably got these keys in the office up there. But I'm gonna see what it's got in it while we're here. I'll get Jacob to pop that hood. It don't have a key in it, but I bet it's got a Detroit in it. Probably ain't a bad truck for $9,500. Probably can get it cheaper. It's gonna sit out here and ruin if he don't do something with them. Hang on, I'll help you. There you go. Oh yeah, that's got a Detroit in it. 60 series. Look how easy that starter is to get to. Darn. Kind of, oh yeah, it's probably the bushings is wore out in it. You can see the.
So just be careful.
Yeah, it's got a spring. It's not going anywhere. It's got what it needs. I would like to. Hey, maybe we can get the key and come back sometimes and get them started. But this is a nice. Look at that tire. But anyway, we're gonna try the Volvo over there. And then if that don't start, we're gonna give it up. We'll give you the rest of the tour of these others to let you know what engines they got. Say somebody out there is interested in buying one, need one to go in their junkyard. You never know. 2017 was the last portion in this, so 6 years ago in a few months. All right, let's go to the next one, Jacob. If you have any looks and if there's a key in it. I found one truck that had a key in it. No key.
Not in the ignition.
That's not a key. All right, let's see what he wanted for this one. Oh, look at there. $9,500, fellas.
I just kind of snapped that.
Oh, that thing is just been sitting here so long, it's just dry rotted. Take a picture of what's in there, Jacob, the cab and all.
I only got 2 beds in here.
Yeah. Most of the top one, they usually have netting around it and they store stuff in it. Keep all their goodies. But you have team drivers on some of these trucks and.
It's really clean in here.
Huh?
I said it's really clean in here.
Yeah. That's what I was telling them earlier. It looks so clean to me, but.
Except right here, maybe some rats got in the corner.
Well, yeah, I see what you're talking about now. How about popping that hood while you're there and let's see what the engine is. It's going to tell a little info right there too on that. All right. Oh, it's got a Cummins in it. An ISX Cummins, 400 horsepower. All right. In my opinion, May of 05. I don't know if anybody's watching interested in some trucks, but if you got some WD-40, come on down, pick them up. You can tell it's been sitting here a while. He keeps his place mowed and yeah. $400 Cummins. Clean trucks. Just let's see what this tag says. If it has one, it don't have a tag on it. If it's like the rest of them, he stopped in 17. Yeah, there's 15 if it might have been 15 on these trucks. But I haven't seen too many that these mirrors right here wasn't missing and just showing the electronics. Oh yeah, we do have some rats. You'll have that. Well guys, I am sorry we didn't get anything to spin over. I was feeling so confident after Jacob and myself got the International started. If you hadn't seen it, it was last video we put out of that S model International. And I really didn't think that thing was going to start, and all of a sudden it decided to go. One viewer said the Cummins, the motor just decided to let go, and it did. It started run good. Email me at wiley.dec@gmail.com, wiley.dec@gmail.com, and I'll be glad to find out some information on these trucks. It's not but 12, it's 7-8 miles from my house to these trucks. So it's no problem about calling the guy about asking for a key and coming back out here and trying to get them started. But appreciate y'all hanging around. Y'all stay with us, come back, and let's see what else we can get into. And remember, don't be wily.